Let's now come to West Bengal. This is what Amit Malviya and the others in the BJP were most excited about. Is the BJP going to be ahead? Even those in the Trinamool were saying, well, they have put up a good fight, but we hope to be ahead in terms of votes and seats. India Today and Access My India are predicting that the BJP will have a 6% vote share lead. The Trinamool was at 43%, that could potentially come down to 40. The BJP was at 40, that could go up 6% to 46. The left and the Congress at 12% vote share, others at 2. If in a largely bipolar fight, the BJP manages to have a 6% lead in terms of vote share, that translates into a massive 26 to 31. Amongst the biggest gains for the Bharatiya Janata Party, potentially coming from the battleground state of West Bengal, where Messrs. Modi, Shah and Shuvendu Adhikari seem to have got one past Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool, who could come down to 11 and 14. They did fight hard, especially post Sandesh Khali, tried to recover ground, but maybe it was too late. 26 to 31 for the Bharatiya Janata Party, 11 to 14. People, Amit Malviya, were wondering if the BJP will slightly be ahead. It seems the BJP is substantially ahead in West Bengal over the Trinamool, which could be down to just 11 to 14 seats. They had 22 the last time.
Well, Rahul, we are obviously quite excited at the prospect of West Bengal. And I can tell you that these numbers reflect the aspiration of the people of Bengal. If I take you back to 2021, when Mamata Banerjee won a third mandate, after that, there is nothing that has gone right for the state, from recovery of excess of about 51 crore cash in her education minister's home, the SSC recruitment scam, the Russian scam, Sandesh Khali most recently, which is a blot on West Bengal and an abiding legacy of Mamata Banerjee for times to come. The recent court judgment striking out minority reservation in the OBC, all of this has completely snowballed. Today, when India, approximately 960 million voters have participated in this election process, the only state where a person has been shot dead is West Bengal. Just today evening, when the election was closing, a BJP booth karyakarta has been shot dead point blank in Sandesh Khali. The kind of violence that marred the election, particularly the last phase, is for everybody to see. And Mamata Banerjee presides over this lawlessness. Women's security is a big issue. Corruption is a massive issue. Lack of governance. A state as large as West Bengal hasn't seen reform for decades. It is struggling. It is gasping. There are no opportunities. There are no jobs for people there. Almost 1.5 lakh people in every Lok Sabha constituency work out of the state because there are no jobs in West Bengal. The healthcare infrastructure is crumbling. Every government scheme is riddled with corruption.
You know, as Amit Malviya is saying, he sees that these results are a massive mandate against Mamata Banerjee. Your view, you traveled through West Bengal, you said there was anti-incumbency on the ground. Are you surprised by the scale of it? Because if these numbers hold, it gives the BJP a huge fillip, particularly ahead of the 2026 assembly polls.
You know, Rajdeep, West Bengal was one state where I did think the anti-incumbency lay with Mamata Banerjee. Was I expecting these numbers? I was expecting the BJP to be the single largest party. I did feel that the TMC is going to fall behind. But, you know, to the tune of the numbers that we are projecting, no. I would have thought the BJP would have gone to about 22. But, you know, what I want to get in is, what's really seemed to have happened is that at least the vote seems to have been polarized. There are 13 seats in West Bengal which are dominated by the minority. Now, if we look at it, we're giving the TMC maximum 14. So, what Mamata Banerjee has literally done is only hold on possibly to those 13 seats and maybe added one more. So this election has been completely polarized and it's in favor of the BJP clearly.
Mr. Malviya, you're giving us such serious responses. If the BJP is predicted to get between 26 and 31, and given that you play a role in the organizational scheme of things, I thought you'd be telling us that you are sending us some mishti doi or some lovely sweets. You're giving us some very, very serious responses. How would you be celebrating this victory if you're almost double of the Trinamool stallion between 26 to 31? It's a huge achievement for you yourself, for Shubhendu Adhikari and for the BJP in West Bengal?
Well, I'll keep the celebrations for the 4th of June, Rahul, because that's when the actual results come out. But yes, for now, these numbers are very encouraging. And it tells me that there is something definitely that has moved in West Bengal, and it's for the good of the state. It's a border state. It is very, very precariously placed as far as international borders of multiple countries, not just one, is concerned. And the kind of lawlessness and lack of growth that the state has seen for several decades is something that it does not deserve. Bengal needs to resurrect its legacy and make sure that Mr. Modi's ambition of leading India's development from the east actually is fulfilled through the states of West Bengal and Odisha. And I'm sure when you look at the Odisha numbers, they will look as encouraging as West Bengal is.
Pradeep Gupta joins us. Pradeep bhai, explain to Amit Malviya and everybody else. 26 to 31, they were hoping कि थोड़ा सा आगे निकल जाए तृणमूल से. आपने तो छप्पड़ फाड़ के आगे निकाल दिया.
नहीं, मैंने क्या आगे निकाल दिया, वो तो जनता है, वोट करती है जो सही समझती है. बड़ी बात यह है कि विधानसभा चुनाव 21 के टीएमसी को एक तरफा सबने, माइनॉरिटी ने खासकर एक मुश्त वोट दिया था. यानी एक मुश्त का मतलब मैं बात कर रहा हूं, ऐसा कभी होता नहीं है, लेकिन उस समय हुआ था कि 85 to 90% माइनॉरिटी का वोट टीएमसी के फेवर में गया था. और बड़ी उससे भी बात ये थी कि कभी ऐसा हो सकता है कि 294 असेंबली में लेफ्ट और कांग्रेस साथ में चुनाव लड़ने के बाद कंबाइंड एक सीट भी नहीं जीत पाए थे.
No, but you see, now you are showing left and Congress at 12%. Are you telling me, therefore, that had the Congress tied up with the TMC, there could have been this consolidation of the minority vote, yes, and they would have had the huge advantage that the Congress has taken, or the Congress left has taken in those closely fought seats, a part of the TMC's vote, and actually caused damage to Mamata Banerjee?
Yes, you are right, absolutely. Because had there been alliance between Congress and TMC, things would have been...
No, but where was Mamata willing for an alliance? She wasn't willing for an alliance. The Congress wanted an alliance.
And is there one more point? The seats that have gone to the polls today, which are the 9 or 10 of them that have gone, were all won by Mamata Banerjee last time.
Yes.
The one worry that exit pollsters sometimes have is when you poll on the same day for the same seats. Is that a concern? Or do you believe, therefore, the domination, because these are seats where the Congress and the left did not have much at stake, unlike the seats of the minority population seats. Do you get a sense, Boshirat is an exception, but do you broadly get the sense that this is an anti-Mamata vote? Congress has taken a part of it, but the largest chunk has gone to the BJP as the principal adversary.
So I would say 2-3 things together. One is the pro-BJP and pro-Modi vote for sure this time. Second, it is not anti-TMC because this is a national election, and the other side, the national parties, both left and Congress, alliance contesting together. And this time Congress and left has some better momentum than 2019 because of obvious reason all across the country. And they have put forward a good fight, particularly among the minority votes. So minority votes were confused. In fact, among the minority women voting again 70 to 80% in favor of TMC, but the main vote is voting about 50 to 60% in favor of TMC.
I want to ask you one quick question, Pradeep ji, I want to ask you. So what the TMC was hoping is that the left would actually absorb the anti-incumbency. So it has worked against, it's taken the minority vote, number one. Number two, Pradeep ji, what I'm asking you is, what happened now to that massive women vote bank, the direct cash transfer, Lokhir Bhandar? What happened to all of that?
That's what I'm saying. TMC is still getting a good sizable lead among minority women vote than the male vote. Women 80 to 90%, minority in favor of TMC.
But the Hindu vote is going away.
Hindu vote is going away. Hindu vote again. The tribals and particularly female voting, good except the northern Bengal, which is Jalpaiguri, Kuch Bihar. tribals are still voting more in favor of TMC than BJP in this pocket, the Mednipur and this side, what you call Jhargram side. But Hindu votes, now coming to Hindu, is SC, OBC and general caste. They are voting more than 2/3 in favor of BJP.
Well,
and
the political situation in West Bengal has altered dramatically after this exit poll study, which seems to suggest that the BJP could end up between 26 and 31 seats. And if this comes out to be the case on the 4th of June, the BJP will think they're in with a chance and that Mamata Banerjee's days are numbered. They will go for the jugular, and they've already been, even while in lesser numbers, a formidable opposition that could make things very difficult for the Trinamool and for Mamata Banerjee in the build-up to the next assembly elections. I want to introduce Sukanto Majumdar, one of the heroes of this victory. If it were to happen on the 4th of June, he's the state BJP president. Sukanto da, welcome. 26 to 31, is this more than what you were expecting, or will you now turn around and say, "Mujhe to pehle hi pata tha itne hi aane"? What are you making of 26 to 31 being the India Today Access My India projection for BJP in West Bengal?
Rahulji, first of all, I would like to clear that I am not a non-believer actually on this issue, that is exit poll and all these things. So first of all, but I can assure you that this time BJP tally, the number of seats will be much more than the TMC. We will be the single largest party in the state of West Bengal, and we will defeat TMC considerably in numbers in case of Lok Sabha seats.
I want to show you what happened in Bashirhat. That's one of the hot seats. Let's see where the cool hawa in Bashirhat is flying, because this is where one of the survivors of the Sandesh Khali incident, rape charges, was put up. Rekha Patra was put up. It seems in our poll that Haji Narul Islam from the Trinamool is in the lead. It did create, Pradeep, a massive talking point which helped the BJP, but this was always Bashirhat was always a very tough seat. This is where Nusrat Jahan contested earlier.
Absolutely.
Now the new Trinamool candidate seems to be doing well as well.
Yes, but Sandesh Khali is just one of the incident, but the whole state, and it is a national election, एक वजह नहीं होती कभी भी किसी जीत और हार की. और जो राजदीप ने बोला कि 9 सीटों पे ऊपर जिस पे आज चुनाव हुआ है उसमें जॉयनगर और डायमंड हार्बर, वो तो बीजेपी जीत ही नहीं सकती कभी. तो रह गई बात 7 सीटों की. अब 7 में से जो वो रेंज देख रहे हैं आप 26 से 31, दैट इज व्हाई द रेंज इज गिवन कि कभी गड़बड़ भी हो सकता है, बट वो ज्यादा से ज्यादा 5 से 7 सीट टोटल स्टेट के अंदर गड़बड़ हो सकता है. उससे ज्यादा का मुझे नहीं लगता कि इसमें कोई गड़बड़ की संभावना है.
But what we are seeing fascinatingly, Rahul, in this, look at the geographical shift taking place in India. There was a feeling that the BJP had maxed out North, West, Central India. What is happening as per this exit poll? You may be making some small losses in a Bihar, in a Jharkhand, in a Haryana, but you're making up more than your losses in a West Bengal, in getting a few in Tamil Nadu, getting a few in Kerala. So the peninsula part of India, Rahul Verma, is suddenly looking like lotus. You see, there's a general feeling the BJP has won on a northwest monsoon in 2014 and 19. Now you're seeing potentially a southeast monsoon also slowly emerging if these numbers hold.
Say if it's 26 to 31 in West Bengal, it's a tsunami in the Bay of Bengal.
It's a tsunami, and I find it very difficult for a Mamata Banerjee to actually have enough time in the next 24 months to take, unless the Congress and the TMC get the message of this election and probably come together in time for 2026. This may inevitably force them to come together in some form. But go ahead.
But anything may happen in 2026. I don't know. What I had said you at 5:30, that the thing to look is what is going to happen around Bay of Bengal coast. And that's where the politics is going to change in future. See, for BJP, they had done well in Northwest earlier in 2014. In 2019, they breached the eastern walls, went into Northeast. And so the states that were left were around the Bay of Bengal and the southern tip, basically Kerala and Karnataka. And what we are seeing is BJP making inroads in all those states, keeping the mark. Like for last 2 months, I was having this conversation with you that this election is not state by state. It's a Lok Sabha election. It will have a national rhythm. Like in core areas, the losses are going to be minimal, and there are going to be gains in non-core areas.